Okay, next up is going to be the beam rifle of the Perfect Grade Unleashed Nu Gundam. And before we begin, I'm going to say that out of all the parts, I am missing one, and I will show it to you from this part. Maybe I'll find it, maybe it's been moved around someplace, but yeah, I was like, oh no, you gotta be kidding me. But after reviewing it, I go, okay, we can safely say that it's not a bad loss, just an annoying. For now, I'm going to take this off like that. We're going to take this part here. Supposedly, I believe I'm to connect it to this here. Like that. Get in there. Okay, so it looks like that. And then we have the red trim part that goes here like so. Good. Now we have this part that I'm going to open up. And we need this, which goes like that over here. Connect that to this. Then connect this. Whoops. Ah! Connect it to here. And then connect this here, like so. And then connect this whole frame set together. Good. Alright. Take this. We will carefully open it up. Take this. Put that here. Here. Put them together like so. Good. Now this one is all one part, I remember, and this connects to here. Bring it down to lock that into place like that. Now, this has a notch that has to be like this here, and then we flip it around, put the other side, stick it in like that. Supposedly it's designed to pivot or turn in and out like that. We have one of the gold trim parts. I think this is the last one, I could be wrong. That goes in here. Come on, get in there. Good. Now we take this detail part and the clear green, connect that to this here. And then we connect this here, like that. Now this is where the issue is. We put this part here, and what's missing is the actual part here that you can flip out to actually be supported by the hands. And I was like saying, where the hell is this? And I saw a lot of them in the gray areas, but I couldn't find it. Now, hopefully it turns up after all this work. But I hope it does. So right now, if it's going to be held up by hand, you're not going to see it. And I'm not using the fingers. I'm using the generic, parts for my hands. Now we take this, pop this out a bit. We have this part here, which I'm glad I didn't lose. That one goes in there, like so. that back here. Part of the trim parts here. And then this one goes here. And then once that's done, we take this part with the go there, like so. Good. This one goes back here. Let's make sure we have the right alignment. Good. And good. Okay. We have this gray part that goes connected to this, followed by this blue part that connects to that here. And then you put it right on top of this. And then finally, on the next page, we have the E-cap. You only get one. And I think that has to go like that here. Let me see. No, this one. Followed by this, by the yellow part here. Lock and load. And then finally this little detail part, which I did put a sticker on, and a clear part. And that goes here. And there you go. The beam rifle. Minus one part. Hopefully I'll be able to find it. It is now complete. Let's move on to the next part. Okay, next part of the build is going to be the shield of the Perfect Grade Unleashed Nu Gundam. First, we're going to need this part, followed by this and this. We take this, it's already been pre-assembled, and we want the longer part of this facing inwards this way. Push that in all the way. Take the two silver trim parts. One goes here. One goes there. And then we take this. We put this part. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We gotta take a look at this. Okay. It goes like this. However, as I'm looking at the instructions, it's the other way around. Right, so you go this way, like that. Followed by this part here. Going through here, like that. And now we take this, flip it around, and put that in like so. Let's close it up. Now we have the two detailed gold parts here. One goes there. The other goes here. Okay. followed by this part that goes here. Good. This part goes here. Good. Then we take this part. Hold on. That goes like that. No, the other way. Great. I had it right the first time. Alright, there we go. Well, that's some good detail right there. Same thing here. Good. Now, do I flip this around? I believe so. A second. Okay, so that detail goes through here. Okay. No. I believe that one goes like that. Yes. So that goes like that and that goes like that. Then we take this. Put it right on top of it. Oh no. Whoops. Pull that out first. Oh, luckily it fell on my foot. Now I'll put that in there. There we go. Alright, so that goes there. And then we take this detail part, and I believe this one goes on top of this. Good. Then that goes here. There we go. And we have this goes here. The side detail parts snaps into place like that. And then this one goes like that. So it's designed to do like that and that, but how does that work? Did I push that in properly? Alright, now I did. So this goes like that. And then finally, the missiles. Or the, wait, one goes inside there. Let's do that one in the inside. One goes there, there. And this one goes like there. Push that in a bit. There we go. Okay. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Noticing something just materialized here. A weird color that just came out of nowhere. I don't think that happened because of the fall. Maybe something that scratched. I did find a few white parts that need a little touch up, so this shouldn't be a problem. And before you guys start screaming bloody murder, there is a photo etch part that goes here, which I don't know where it is. I'll find it and put it on. But cool. The shield is done. Alright, next up is going to be the new Hyper Bazooka. 1/60 scale. Now, as I was preparing this, I finally realized what I was missing. This part here, there's a couple of these that are identical, and that goes into that part. I found the other one that goes into the grip of the beam rifle. So I thought it was like a little latch thing that you pull out, but I guess it's a little different. I'll have to review that later on once I'm done with the bazooka. This part has already been pre-assembled and painted. We will need this part here. And let's make sure this is the right one. Because I see a couple here. This one's not this, because this one has some holes in there. So it's this one. And I'm gonna have to push that inward. There we go. There was no guides to that, which was a bit odd to see something like that. Alright, now we got the two metallic plates. One goes here, and the other one goes here. Good. This one's already been pre-done. So we just take this, we that way and that way. I guess we have to push that in all the way. Oh boy, that's tight. And this one goes here, like so. Okay. Now then, this part, we pop it out. We have two parts here, two metallic parts. One goes here, okay, that goes in there, and the other one goes here. I have the, oh there it is. I have the clear green, and I'm noticing, okay, so right now we have green number number 26, and the other one is 27, so 26 is the long, is the medium, no, 27 is the medium. Then you're gonna slide that in there, like so. Slide this one in here, like so as well. And then you close it up. So you have that, and then you have that. Oh, but no, you don't. Now I gotta take it off. Sorry. Luckily they're not flying off this. You put this one in here and then here. There we go. And then you close them up. Like that. Okay. Then we have this part here that goes in like that. The metallic part that goes in here. Wait, let's make sure it's the right one. Good. Excelente. Alright. We have the two red parts here. The holes look the same. I don't see no difference. So this one goes in there. This one connects to this here. Okay. Okay. Now we prep this one. This is the barrel. Doesn't matter which one it goes, just stick it in like that. There you go. Then you have this blue part here that connects to that. Good. And then we need to pop this out. Put that in here. Wait, no, it's the other way around. Ooh, yeah, it's specific. Oh, okay, cool. There you go. Huh. Alright. Now we have the little framey things here. This one, I don't think this is the one I need to worry about. That's the other one. This one I do have to worry about. And it has a little hole there. And you put, I believe, this one on the other side. Hold on. There you go. And nice, even though it's not on, yeah, it's on the other page. This clear part goes there, A3. Let me just get that out right now. Get it out of the way. There we go. Okay. Now, we take this, put that through here like so, slowly. This is where I'm going to be worried about scraping the paint, but let's see what happens. Just pushing it in like that. It actually, alright, there's some chipping here. I just saw it right now from the paint. It actually was around here somewhere. I'm seeing some scarring. Clearly I'm going to be masking this and repainting it. Yeah. I guess, I was kind of thinking that was going to probably end up happening. Let me see here. I think that one goes here. Wait. Oh no, I need to take this. Let me see, that goes the other way around. Oh, I see. And then we just stick that in here. And lock that into place. Okay. Now we take the one part here. This is the one that goes like that. This one goes here like that. This is the part that I mentioned before. That goes in there. He closes up here. And then we need the little red trigger guard there. maybe the other way around. That's right. Good. Now, like that, and like that. There is some detail, but we will deal with it later. That one goes like that here. Going back to this, we put these parts here, like so. This one goes here, like so. This one goes under this. Like so. Good. The actual rest guard goes like that, like so. And then this connects to that. Followed by this, which if I'm reading it right, you gotta keep bringing it in like that and then turn that around. Okay. And this goes around. Oh, okay. That locks it into place. No, it does not. What am I doing wrong? Oh, I see what I did. Okay, okay. There we go. And then this one can turn, but now it's locked in from there. Final part. Actually, no, we need this. So yeah, I fixed this up pretty good. That goes over here. That goes over there. Put on the parts for the I mean, this was already pre-assembled, so I didn't have to worry about that. But it's pushing in all these in. There we go. There we go. I like it when it snaps. And then we put that like this. And then we just start putting in the rounds. Round number 1. Oh, there is a groove there, which I can't barely see. Alright. That's 1. Get over here. That's 2. Three and 4. Ooh, and that came out. Wasn't there a cover here? I had a feeling that there was. There's no cover? Yeah, okay. Well, that's it. and those rounds are gonna come out, so I'm gonna have to super glue them. But there it is. The bazooka. The Hyper Bazooka is now complete. Okay, I'm going to have to say this, but let's move on to the final part of this build.